Superintendent, Dr. Rob Stein. And we have our Chief Academic Officer, Mr. Rick Cole. Additionally, here with us this afternoon, the Colorado Education Association President, Amy Baca Olin. And we have the Colorado Education Association's Vice President, Mr. Kevin Fish. Okay, I would also like to introduce to you this afternoon Dr. Katie Anthus. Dr. Anthus oversees the Colorado Department of Education. This department's job is to provide support to schools throughout Colorado to ensure that all students can get a quality education. Dr. Anthus has been with CDE for a decade and commissioner since 2016, working hard to make sure that you have the kind of school, teachers, and support you need to learn to the best of your ability. Please help me now in giving a very warm welcome to our Commissioner of Education, Dr. Katie Anthus.
All right. Thank you, everyone. I am so glad to be here with the Cougars today. This is a really exciting time for us. This is the best thing, the absolute best thing I get to do all year. So you guys are a part of it. And I want to thank Principal Hathaway and Superintendent Stein and your board members and all of you for welcoming me to your school today. I am here, and you may have a name playing, but it's kind of a surprise, kind of not, but I'm here to celebrate teachers, and really to celebrate all teachers. Do you guys love your teachers?
Yes.
Yes, I know. Teachers are, I think, the most important career in our whole world. That's what I think. And we are so grateful, incredibly grateful to all of our teachers who have worked so hard. They work so hard every year and every day, but the last 2 years have been especially hard as they've worked really hard to keep you all safe and make sure that we all stay healthy. And so it's been an especially tough couple of years for them. And we have so many great teachers around the state of Colorado. You guys want to guess how many teachers we have in the entire state of Colorado?
3,000. A lot.
Okay. No, we have 60,000 teachers across the state of Colorado. That's a lot. And all of them are helping their students. But today, I'm here to make an exciting announcement about one very special teacher. We get to announce, and you get to be a part of it, the Colorado 2022 Teacher of the Year is Miss Autumn Rivera. You guys know how important this is, what an honor this is, and how wonderful it is that one of your very own teachers got this award. So she is now representing 60,000 teachers across the state of Colorado because she is the Teacher of the Year. She gets to represent all those teachers. She gets to represent our state, the state of Colorado, in the National Teacher of the Year competition. So she'll be working with all the other Teachers of the Year across the country. Then she will also get to visit with other educators and stakeholders across all of Colorado. And she's going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be busy also, just to let you know. But all the state teachers of the year from around the nation get to be honored at the White House, and they even get to go to NASA's space camp next summer. She is definitely going to need a lot of pictures for that to bring back to you all. So this award goes to a teacher who is so awesome, someone who inspires all students and has the respect of all students, parents, and colleagues. The selection committee is a really rigorous, hard process. The selection committee heard stories from so many of you about how Autumn has changed your lives. This Autumn inspires a love of science and learning. She is passionate, she is knowledgeable, she makes sure every voice is heard. She's a bridge builder and a connector. A parent told us that in her book, she is the teacher of the year forever. We heard that students said, she is the best teacher, she is the greatest teacher, I love her. So I'm just very proud that you are going to represent the state of Colorado, Ms. Rivera. Congratulations, and we're excited to work with you for the whole rest of the year. I do want to say you already get your name badge that says Colorado Teacher of the Year, and you get a check for $4,000. Use that money to help her get from place to place and pay for plane tickets and all of that stuff. But I am going to introduce some distinguished guests who also want to congratulate you. And so I am going to turn this over. We're very happy to have some partners here. The Colorado Education Association President, Amy Baca-Ohlert. And I will say, as Amy's coming up, we have some folks that are remotely watching from Adams State University and the Colorado PTA. These are all partners that sponsor this, and it's really important that we thank them. But Amy is here in person, and I'm going to turn it over to her.
Well, as Dr. Anthus said, my name is Amy Baca-Ohlert, and I am the president of the Colorado Education Association. And in my job, I am a teacher as well, but I get to represent teachers all across the state of Colorado. And as Dr. Anthus said, there is not a better day than today when we get to celebrate the person who is the Colorado Teacher of the Year. You all get to be with Ms. Rivera every day and experience her awesomeness and how amazing she is as an educator. And I can tell you, I talk to thousands of educators across the state all the time. It is not easy to be a teacher. It's not easy to work in our schools, but it is the most rewarding job that there ever is. It's, in my opinion, the most noble profession that there can be. Lots of people will say, what do you want to grow up to be? And when I was a little girl, I knew right away what I wanted to be was a teacher. And there is nothing more powerful than being a teacher. And so what an amazing accomplishment and an amazing honor to have the Colorado Teacher of the Year as your teacher. So I can tell she's got a big job with all of you great kids sitting out here today. And I just hope that you know how special you are to be in the presence of such an amazing educator every single day. So on behalf of the over 39,000 educators who belong to the CA, I want to say congratulations to Ms. Rivera, and thank you for all that you do every single day to be the face and the example of our profession. We look forward to working with you this year. We do have a small token, another financial gift to help you with your travels and your work as the Teacher of the Year, but could not be more proud to have such an amazing person representing all teachers across Colorado. So congratulations.
We have a few students that wanted today to say a few words about Ms. Rivera as well. These are both 8th grade students that we're very proud of, very proud of all of our students here. But I would like to welcome up to the front Andre Garcia and Ali Allred.
State Park right here.
I think everyone would agree with me, Mr. Greg, you should have been possible, and you have a very special place in my Hi, my name is Andre Garcia. I'm an 8th grade student here. I really enjoyed having Ms. Rivera as a 6th grade teacher. She's a really caring person. She treats kids equally. Also extremely smart. The one funny thing, she's in love with Ninja Turtles. And I just like her. It's so cool having her here because one time we had a river walk, and it was the best time ever because she taught us about different insects and all the things that belong in the river. And one funny memory was when she went to my football game once. She started doing the stretches with us. It was the most funniest thing ever.
You were ready for the game, huh?
Yeah. And it was just, I don't even know what to say. She's just a really caring person, and I'm glad to have her here.
Thank you, Andre and Ali. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Congratulations.
If I were Ms. Rivera, I'd feel really awkward just sitting here quietly while these people talk. So I'm going to make it really quick. I just want to echo what we just heard from a couple students, and you all know this because she's your teacher, right? And she's a phenomenal teacher, and that's what Teacher of the Year is first and most about, is being a great teacher. We have a lot of great teachers in our school district, and you kind of wonder, like, is it fair? How do we pick just one? But that may be that there are other teachers as good, but there's no teacher better, more dedicated. When you walk into her classroom, you just see the most amazing lesson design, you see the most amazing activities that not just happen in the classroom, but outside of the classroom. That's what a great teacher looks like right there. I also want to point out some things that you all probably don't know about Ms. Rivera, that she's a leader in the school district. She's a leader with other teachers on the science team, leading all the middle school science teachers, developing curriculum, deciding what and how we teach best in the classroom and how we know that you're learning. She's also a leader through what we call interest-based bargaining, which is a process that we use to make decisions about, like, how do we spend our money. Ms. Rivera is always a big advocate for teachers, but she's also an advocate for other employees, and I've heard her over and over say, it's not fair if teachers get something, if cafeteria workers or custodians don't get something too. And it's that voice for everybody that really stands out, and she never forgets the most important people when she's making decisions about how we spend our money, the students. Let's make sure that all of our decisions are focused on you guys. And then the last thing is, she's actually second to the last thing, she's really a leader in the state. This isn't the first time she's been recognized by places like the Denver Center for Nature and Science, or NASA, or National Science Foundation, because teachers and leaders everywhere recognize her talents. Here's the last thing. You mentioned the Ninja Turtle, but I don't know if you know this, and it might be a secret I'm about to give out, but there's no better expert in the state of Colorado than Ms. Rivera on Christmas decorations. And just about this time of year, she starts her journeys around the state to document and post the most amazing Christmas decorations anywhere. So she has these quirks. She's not just like a straight-laced teacher. She also has these other exploits. And some night when you see like Santa Claus in the sky, look down, there'll be Ms. Rivera taking a picture. So congratulations, we're so proud of you. Does she get to talk now? Almost. Perfect. Okay. All right, Mr. Rivera. That's my stuff. And unlike Dr. Stein, I'd love to talk and talk and talk. So my speech should be about an hour and a half. But I am going to stick to prepared remarks because Dr. Stein can't stand when I just go off script. And here it goes. Those of us who love school were really looking forward to a year of celebration this year. This year was supposed to be a needed and welcome return to normal. And this opportunity to take the lessons we learned from the pandemic and use those lessons to do things different and better. So we wanted to use the space of the familiar to create a better and new normal. But mostly, we were just looking for a year of joy, some fun. But celebrations have been harder to find than we hoped this year. Sometimes the joy has seemed a little bit forced. So, thank goodness for Ms. Rivera for giving us this reason to celebrate today. We needed it. Mr. Rivera represents the thousands of teachers across Glenwood Springs Middle School, the Roaring Fork School District in the state of Colorado that are trying their best to make each day a new day for the love of learning, lighting up smiles even when we're hidden behind masks, and working tirelessly to help our students make the future brighter for us all. And while this highest of recognitions for excellence definitely belongs right where it is, in Mr. Rivera's lap, we at GSMS also celebrate our accomplishments as a crew. And we appreciate this as a recognition for what we have all accomplished and what we're accomplishing for the children in our community. I know that Autumn joins me giving a big cheers to all the teachers that she represents. So many things have been said today and for a long time about Autumn and her amazing work, but it comes down to this. Autumn makes every one of us better at what we do. Mr. Rivera makes me a better principal with both words of encouragement and sometimes courageous critical feedback. Mr. Rivera is a fearless advocate and a voice for those who can use a megaphone. She's an optimist, like all of the great ones are. She believes that we're changing the world, and so we are. She believes we're building future leaders who will make the world a better place, and so together we are. It was just this week that news came out about Sweetwater Lake. Autumn knows instinctively that our children are most engaged, not just with real-world projects, but real-world projects that also make a significant difference in impact. Our teaching and learning is definitely most powerful when we're teaching young people that they can save the world. The paper in Vail this week said, no donation summed up the grassroots effort more than the one from Glenwood Springs Middle School, where students rallied around the cause and chipped in with quarters, dimes, pennies. All those small pieces led to the big purchase by the Conservation Fund to prevent potential development of the privately held homes. We changing the world, guys. That's what it's all about. To me, Ms. Rivera she's this stuff. She's the better world signs that our kids put up all over this town in the darkest days of the quarantine, at the hospital, in the fire department, and the police station that just said thank you, signs of gratitude and hope, that honestly, at that time, only kids had that kind of optimism. Ms. Rivera is a kind word to a new teacher that's like overwhelmed and feeling like they're not enough. Ms. Rivera is this thank you card that she puts on my desk at the last day of school every year when I am like exhausted. She's sitting in the bleachers
of a 7th grade boys Little League team in July when no one else is working. She's this class set of hoodies that say, "It's not disgusting, it's science." That was awesome. Still see them around all the time. She's the reason that so many kids in our town love school and get up each day to be here. Okay, finally, this is the corniest part of all, in a super corny speech. Well, Autumn and I are both Swifties, and we love Taylor Swift, so I was trying to close with some great Taylor Swift lyrics. I found these from one very strong woman to another. Long live the mountains that we moved. I had the time of my life fighting dragons with you. You will be remembered.
I'm super excited. I'm very grateful for this award, and I'm excited to share it with all of you. But I'm really excited to share it with you guys right here. Like seeing your faces and looking at me, like I love that. It just makes me so happy. I love that I can be here. And all my other students, like it just is so grateful. It's so fun. I had 2 students come visit me today, and it's just so great to see them and check in and see how they're doing. And so I'm sharing this with all of you, with all of my fellow teachers who are in the trenches right now with me fighting through this, all of my students who put up with my quirkiness and embrace me lip singing to you in the middle of class. I just really thank you for that. And yeah, I'm just thankful for the award. So, yeah, thank you guys, and yay, thank you.
Super busy year for her. She's going to be going all over, and she's going to get all sorts of new professional development opportunities, and she's going to share what she knows with other teachers, and it's going to be really exciting. So put your, get ready, get some energy, and we're excited to work with you. So with that, our assembly is done. Thank you.
Hey, Sam, will you shut off the screen? There you go, perfect. If